Here's a scenario. You're walking on a pier somewhere on the west coast of North America. You just finished a delicious chocolate bar. You have the wrapper in your hand and there isn't a garbage can in sight. You throw it over the side of the pier, not thinking much of it. It's just one little piece. It wouldn't hurt anyone, you may think. Well, what you may not know is that piece of garbage will most likely contribute to what's known as the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. The Great Pacific Garbage Patch is a void of human garbage in the Pacific Ocean that spans from California to Japan. It is responsible for the death of a mass amount of marine wildlife, and it continues to grow and kill as the time passes. This may be the largest case, but water pollution is noticeable in all bodies of water, including lakes and rivers all across the world. Cleanup efforts are in place everywhere, but it is clear that not much can be done unless we all pitch in and do our part.
What is water pollution?
Well, water pollution is the contamination of water bodies, usually as a result of human activities. Our way of life uses many harmful chemicals and toxins, as well as plastics and other waste of production. These toxins and chemicals and garbage get into the water, which makes it dangerous and unhealthy for aquatic animals and plants. The biggest example of water pollution caused by humans is the Great Pacific Garbage Patch, which is the accumulation of garbage in the Pacific Ocean, which has gotten to be 1.6 million square kilometers large, or double the size of the largest American state, and weighs about 80,000 metric tons. Water pollution is caused by sewage, garbage, liquid, and agricultural land and factory disposals discharged into lakes, rivers, and oceans by humans. The Great Pacific Garbage Patch was formed gradually as a result of water pollution gathered together by oceans and currents. This includes an estimated 1.8 trillion different pieces of plastic and other garbage that was literally thrown into the ocean and brought together. A garbage patch is created by the North American Pacific Gyre. A gyre is a system of circulating currents in an ocean. Over time, gyres can split into debris that accumulate in them, and an example that can be seen is on the beaches of the Hawaii Islands. Water pollution greatly affects wildlife, which in return affects humans. Studies have shown that over 35% of all fish in the Pacific Ocean contain large amount of plastic in their bodies. These include fish that we humans are fishing out of the oceans and eat. The plastic and the other waste that we can fish and eat turns into small particles inside them, and we are the ones that eat them. This also has an effect on other animals that eat the waste and or eat the fish that have eaten the waste. Many of the wildlife that eat the waste die from it, but they could also die from getting stuck in all the debris. For smaller water bodies, toxic chemicals and waste can be devastating and poison the water, killing the animals that live in or drink it.
If water pollution doesn't stop and humans continue to pollute the water, marine animal populations could diminish. This would greatly affect the food chain and cause starvation for many types of wildlife, including humans, which would lead to further population loss. Don't forget about the Great Pacific Garbage Patch though, which will also continue to grow at a staggering rate.
Well, what can we do to stop this?
Well, to stop this, we can keep out oils, fats, grease from the sink as best as possible. Don't flush foreign objects or materials down the toilet. Ensure minimal use of bleach or detergents. Reduce the use of herbicides, pesticides, and fertilizers. Dispose trash and recycling properly. Avoid direct dumping into water systems.
In conclusion, the Earth needs our help. Every day, thousands of tons of garbage is being dumped into the world's oceans. This is causing terrible outcomes for the world's marine wildlife population. It is also contaminating the world's ocean harvest and is essentially poisoning us. If we don't act on this problem soon, our world oceans will be damaged beyond the point of repair. and we will have to live with our wrongdoings and suffer the consequences.